Our fearless leader, President Donald J. Trump, is constructing a new, big, beautiful ballroom. And as always, because Trump is doing it.
Sorry, I had to put that in there.
Because Trump is doing it, it's the worst thing to ever happen in our history.
It's the last worst thing he's ever done, ever in history.
All right, so here are the bullet points. It won't interfere with any other building. It was initially estimated to cost $200 million, and it will be entirely privately funded, so no taxpayer dollars are used for it.
Okay.
So initial thoughts, it seems like a good idea, right? It seems, okay, why would anybody be mad at that? It seems fine, right? Okay. Now, can you ask these two questions? I can't think of a transition. So ask these two questions. What do they use now? And where are they going to build it?
So what do they use now, Daydreamer? And where are they going to build it?
I'm glad you asked. So apparently they would just put up a big tent, and that's what they would do to use to.
I think I heard them say that. That's kind of sad. The White House has to put up a white tent because they don't have a ballroom. Dude.
That is so sad to me.
It is very sad.
Apparently they're going to build it on the east side. All right, so now let's dig deeper into these three main points.
Okay,
so
go for it.
Initially in July, Trump had said it won't interfere with the current building being the East Wing. It's going to be near it, but not touching it. Here are his exact words, just so you know I'm not lying.
It'll be built over on the east side, and it will be beautiful. It'll be views of the Washington Monument. It won't interfere with the current building. It'll be near it, but not touching it.
So that's what he had initially said. So guess
those guys around him. Sorry.
So guess what happened to the current building though?
What?
He completely demolished it. It's gone.
No way.
He said it wasn't going to be touched and that it'd be respected and that it's his favorite building, one of his favorite places. Look, it's freaking wild. Here's a satellite view on CNN. So here, look. This is where the building used to be. This is where the building no longer is.
Oh crap! What the heck?
Gone, dude.
Is that for this or was it for something else?
No, it's for this. It's for the ballroom. That's for the ballroom.
That's insane, dude.
So in that previous video that I showed you, he did say how much he liked the East Wing and how it was his favorite, and it was beautiful. Just keep that in mind. So now I'm gonna play this.
I see you've got the model of the White House and the ballroom. Many people were surprised the entire East Wing is being demolished because you had said initially that the ballroom would just touch or would not.
Well,
touch
certain
it.
areas
What
are being
happened?
certain areas are being left. We determined that after really a tremendous amount of study with some of the best architects in the world, we determined that really knocking it down, trying to use a little section. You know, the East Wing was not much. There was not much left from the original. It was over the course of 100 years, it was changed. The columns were removed, and it was a much different building. Then a story was added on in 1948, 1949. There was a story added on, which was not particularly nice. And the building was very, very much changed from what it was originally. In order to do it properly, we had to take down the existing structure.
So what he's holding is little renderings of what it's going to look like, which I think is hilarious too. It's so funny. But okay,
that's crazy.
I know, right? He said he wasn't going to touch it, and then it's his favorite building, and now it's just gone.
Kind of sounds like something I might do. Well, we could do this better.
All right, but okay. Little side note though, when he was showing that model thing, my brain immediately went here. It was so funny.
Without much further ado, I give you the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
What is this?
A center for ants? What?
How can we be expected to teach children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
Derek, it's just a
I don't want to hear your excuses! The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
He's absolutely right.
Oh, that was hilarious, dude. That's where my mind immediately went when I saw the model.
Sorry, I just imagine Trump doing that in the middle of a press conference.
Too, dude.
That's hilarious, dude.
Okay. So that building's completely gone. He did lie on that. I don't know if he lied. I'm trying to give him the benefit of doubt here because I can see it being where he didn't need to say it's his favorite building, but I can see it being where they really did want to keep it, but they're like, you know what? It'd be good to just completely remodel it. Right? Now that you're doing this anyways.
I just think it was one of those turnarounds that they were looking at, they were reviewing the plans, and hey, this is better.
Right. But that does make the price, I don't know if that specifically, but the price has now increased. Initially, it was 200 million. Now it's 300 million. I was trying to find a clip of Trump saying it was 300 million. I couldn't find it. I spent like 10 minutes looking. But I did find a clip of Caroline Levitt saying that it's increased to 300 million. So it has increased, and the price now is 300 million. It used to be 200 million. So that's that second claim. The last claim is that it will all be privately funded. Here is a list of the donors that the White House has put out. I'm a little annoyed because they didn't put how much or what percentage or anything. But these are all the donors. Look at this. Amazon, Apple, Coinbase, Comcast, Google, HP, Meta, Microsoft, Palantir, Ripple, T-Mobile.
These are not no names. These are some of the biggest names out there.
And others. But yes,
that's crazy.
Quite a bit of donors. Trump himself has also said that he will be using some of his own money as well. I do think he's kind of loopholing it because I thought this was interesting. So here's the story. This is from ABC News, and it says, according to court documents, Google's parent Alphabet noted in a recent legal settlement reached with Trump after he was banned from YouTube following January 6th, that it would be contributing $22 million to help build the White House ballroom. So the settlement noted that the $22 million will be contributed on Trump's behalf to the Trust for the National Mall, a 501c3 tax-exempt entity, blah, 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 dedicated to restoring, preserving, and elevating the National Mall to support the construction of the White House State Ballroom. So
he got them to pay for that instead of just going directly to him.
I don't think it... Does it count? Does it count to you?
It would have been his money regardless, right? So he said instead of doing that, put it towards this?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know because the settlement, I'm not sure what the settlement was. It could be that the settlement said that, but I don't know.
That's crazy, though. Is that a bad thing, though? I mean, he could have just taken and pocketed the money.
It's not bad, but I don't think it's the same as I'm putting money towards this. For some reason, something about it feels different. I don't know why.
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Kind of like petty money? Is that what that is?
It's
interesting.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's money that you won from something else, and you're now putting it towards this. It's still your money. It still would have been his. It would have been yours. Yeah. I think. Well, I'm not sure how the settlement worked because one of the stipulations could have been like, okay, I'm not going to give it to you, but I'm going to give it to a charity. Fine. That you know.
That's interesting. I don't think I dislike it though.
So these are the two attack lines though that I'm largely seeing people going rabid about this. It's Trump doesn't care about our history because he destroyed the East Wing, and Trump is corrupt because these people who fund his ballroom are now going to be in good favor with him, and he's going to do them favors too. A little quid pro quo, if you will, is what they're alleging. Now, the first part, I do think the whole Trump doesn't care about history because he's demolishing this. I do think they don't have as much of an argument there, so they're starting to pivot away from that because presidents can remodel as they see fit. I think
he counted for 2 remodels of the building in that whole statement.
I think there are certain limitations though. I'm not sure of though.
I was wondering that you mentioned that because the whole time I was thinking, could you not have built around the existing wing in order to achieve this? Is my thought, just to preserve the history.
I'm not sure. Well, that was his initial. That's what he was initially saying. It's gonna be right next to it. Yeah, he said it was gonna be right next to this, and now it's not. My thought process also is maybe security reasons or something else. It's much more, it's easier to put it as close as possible or something. I don't know. But so that argument kind of falls short for me. The one that I do give some merit to is that Trump is corrupt because people funding him are going to expect favors from him as well, right? You don't get anything for free. What do you think of that?
No, I could see where they're now going to have, he's going to have to cater to a bit.
I
just don't know about how much.
My only counter argument, which I do admit is kind of a weak counter argument, is Trump was born and raised with money, so money doesn't have the same value and push to somebody who might have been raised poor, without money. So maybe money doesn't sway him as much.
I don't think Trump's looking to be bought with money. I think he's just looking to be. I mean, these were tech guys: Google, Amazon, Microsoft. These are all the people who own the tech world, the digital world. So I just think, if anything, politically, he gets their support a little bit more.
No, I think they want policy in terms of AI or something. I don't know. That's what I would. That's where I would go. That's where my head would go. But so I do give that some validity. That makes sense. But again, I still largely like this. Yeah, he's not using taxpayer money. I think this is okay.
And not only that, it's going to be used from generations moving on.
That's what also kind of annoyed me, because the left is saying, oh, he's using it to build his ballroom and he's so, and I'm just like, well, he's not going to keep it. But then they go back to the whole, it's because he's not planning on leaving.
Yeah, he's going to have to leave. That's just that's how it works. But they're going to use it. As soon as it's built, they're going to be all over it, both Democrats and Republicans. They're going to be all over it. So stop acting like you're mad about this. If anything, you can help and give a little bit of your twist too.
I think they'll move on pretty quickly, or who knows?
Absolutely. Especially now that it's built up.
Maybe they'll protest it and they won't go to like the first event Trump holds or something. That'd be funny. Honestly, that'd be fine. So the last thing I wanted to see, because I wanted to get your permission on this, because they are largely referencing, like I've heard Caroline Levitt say it's like the people's ballroom, So as two of the people, I thought we'd contact President Trump and ask if we can see it. Look, I found this contact page on the White House, the whitehouse.gov, and it says, who do you want? I want to contact the president right here. So that's what I put. Contact the president. Prefix is Mr. Nice. First name Satirius. Last name Vamada. Organization Vamada Brothers YouTube. I will hide the address. Don't worry, this will be blurred out in post. And phone number will also be blurred out in post. Our email is VamadaBrothers@gmail.com. And so, hello, my name is Satirius. My buddy Daydreamer and I want to come see the ballroom President Trump is building. Can we stop by sometime? P.S. Trump 2028. I really think that'll curry some favor with him.
Send it, dude.
For real?
I've always wanted to see the White House, dude. I think it'd be pretty cool to see our nation's capital.
This is what I was giggling about while we were researching.
I see why. It's good.
That was hilarious.
Dude, send it. Hit submit right now.
Okay, submitting.
That's hilarious.
No thanks. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with President Donald J. Trump. They forgot to add. They forgot to add fearless.
You know what's funny is that everybody's probably putting in these 3,000. Did you see how many words you could put in there? It's like 3,000 some words. You literally have this straightforward sentence. I forgot to tell you that the question mark wasn't correctly placed. It was like spaced from the rest of the sentence.
I thought it made it funnier for some reason, doesn't that? Because then they're just sitting there like, why did you put a space between the last word and the question mark?
We walk up to the White House and they're like, which one of you is the kid who doesn't know how to use punctuation correctly? Goes by the name of Satirius.
I think they'd be like, which one of you is the free thinker who decided to play by your own rules? And then that's why they'd invite us.
Well, we'll see. Hey, Prezi, if you see it, we'd like to go and see.
Yep. So
That's hilarious.
I assume we'll get the invite any day. As soon as we just have to wait for the ballroom to be done, obviously.
Dude,
once it's done constructing.
And we can go by and bring our spinning wheel so President Trump can spin it.
Nice.
Just fill in the void of silence because we have a spinning wheel.
This is me talking to fill the void.
Making sure that we don't have an awkward moment of silence there.
I always forget. Arbiters
of.
Do we have one for Arbiters of? All right. Do you know who we're arbitering?
I don't remember. We're arbitering the guy in the white.
Oh.
I think y'all should come get your...
Okay, what are your thoughts?
He said that one hurt. Did you hear that one hurt? Yeah, you got me, buddy.
So wasn't he yelling at him, are you done? He said, yeah, I'm done. Then he said, that one hurt? Do you think the guy in the white was justified for what he did?
No, it does seem too much. But the guy really only put his hand up. He kind of swiped at him. Kind of like did a little backhand. Actually,
I don't know if he touched him or not. But if he hadn't, he would have gotten touched.
No, you know what? I think he was justified. That guy fully intended to backhand him.
He's going for the hat.
He did a swift one punch miss slap, or he slapped the back of the head and then punched, missed, and then he got a nice little hook in. And then that was it. Just pushed him down and gave him a lesson he'll remember forever. I think he did society a favor.
I think he was fine. Yes, I think he was fine. Easy.
Nice.
Done. We've arbitrated.